Hi, this is Kathleen from Bailey Academy. Mom of 5, homeschooling 3 of them, ages 9, 12, and 16. We're not homeschooling at the moment because it's our summer break, but I wanted to jump into a collab with other YouTubers, homeschool YouTubers, because July 30th was International Friendship Day. So in honor of that, today we are doing a friendships and homeschooling collab. So it is hosted by Stephanie Schulte of Schulte Sweeties. I think I'm saying that right. Sorry if I'm not. And so what means is that after you're done watching my video, you go check below in the description, and there'll be a link to the playlist where you can check out hers and mine and other people's videos and see what we all have to say about friendships and homeschooling. Could be anything related to that whatsoever. Okay, so that'll be in the description below. All right. So what I wanted to talk about is struggles with friendships and homeschooling. I know lots of people who don't homeschool think that you can't be socialized when you homeschool. That, of course, as if you're watching this and you are a homeschooler, you know that's not necessarily true. If you're watching this and you are thinking about homeschooling, you may not know. But just because, first of all, socializing has to do with lots of different things, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about friendships. So what I want to talk about is struggles with friendships. So I have 3 children who don't attend a school, and they all deal with friendships in a different way. So my oldest one that I homeschool goes to Rangers. That's like Girl Guides of Canada, called like Girl Scouts in the States. And Rangers is her age group of that. And so she goes, and she also does volunteer work with younger kids. So she gets to socialize with lots of people, and she also gets to make friends her own age in that spot. My dog's having an ear issue. He's shaking his head. That's what that sound is, if you can hear it. And so she gets a chance to check out friends that way. When she did go to high school, she never really had a lot of friends. Most of them have fallen away or gone to different schools, but she does talk to some of them on social media as well. So that's the way that she keeps in contact with the ones that don't live around here or she has some friends from like other countries, other cities as well. So that's that. And then skip to my youngest daughter. My youngest daughter is 9, and she is friends with the children next door, or 2 doors down. So that's the friends that she's made. She also has friends from when she went to school, but it's hard for them to coordinate play dates with us because they're always at school and so busy. So sometimes they come over and play, and also we have a family friend whose daughter is friends with my daughter. One second. Sorry about that. So she plays with the neighborhood kids, and she has friends that come over sometimes. But it's still hard because they're on a different schedule, and also because they, I don't know, she didn't really get a chance to do friendships too much when she was in school. She had lots of friends, but she was in kindergarten, grade 1, so I mean like everybody's friends then. But she didn't, she's just starting to develop friendships. Now, if you've been homeschooling the whole time, obviously that's a little different. But yeah, neighborhood kids make great friends because they're close. Going to clubs, if you do co-ops, that's a good way to get friends. We don't do that. If you go to Girl Guides or Girl Scouts or scouting I used to call it Boy Scouts, but now it's not just for boys, so scouting. I know some people do like 4-H, the people that live not in cities maybe, I guess. There's other groups too. If you have an only child, there's, big brothers and big sisters. That's not necessarily a friend their own age, but that's a good way to start, and then maybe they could go out to a place where other kids are, and they could get to know them. There's lots of different ways to do it. Now I want to talk about my son. My son, we believe that he's on the spectrum, but it hasn't been confirmed yet. And regardless of whether he is or not, he has a hard time making friends. Even when he was in school, he had kids that talked to him, he talked to them, but they weren't really friends. And he certainly doesn't miss any of them being homeschooled. He has no interest in going out to play with the neighbors. He has no interest in going to scouting or any other clubs. He has no interest in even going to the park to play. That's just not who he is. And of course I try to encourage him, but we're still working on basic social skills, so it's hard for him to focus on making friends when he still doesn't know how to interact with adults. So we're working on that. And in the meantime, his friends are in the form of online friends that he games with. And although that's not quite the same thing as a face-to-face friend that you talk about other things other than gaming with, it's a good start for him, and it's easier for him because it's not in person. So it's a lot easier for him to do. So I don't want to discount that. Don't think that, oh, those friends don't count. Okay, your child will say that those friends do count. And it depends too. Like if your child has 1,000 or 200 friends on gaming, they don't have 200 friends. But if they have a couple friends that they game regularly with, or help with coding, or especially if they chat like through Discord or social media of any kind like that, that's their friends. And just like I count all of the other homeschool YouTubers as that I talk to more than just like collab with, but actually talk to on social media as my friends, and I consider them my friends, then so much so that his friends count. So just be open-minded to friendships that your children can form, and if you don't have a prom in that area, that is great. That is great that your kids are able to easily form friendships and find people to play with, or hang out with, depending on their age. But if you are struggling, know that you're not alone, and it has nothing to do with socialization. My kids are socialized. Most of them are socialized well and can talk to other people, other adults, other younger children, older teenagers. They can function in a society. That's what socialization has to do with. But having friends around their own age that they play with, that's more friendships. And it is a bit of a struggle, and I just wanted you to know that it's normal if you do struggle with that. I guess this is a pretty short video. I don't really have much else to say. Happy International Friendship Day, or National Friendship Day, or whatever it is. And I would love to know how you make sure that your kids are doing well in the friendship department in your homeschool. Let me know in the comments below. Give this a thumbs up so that other people will see it. If you wouldn't mind, that'd be great. And if you haven't already subscribed, I talk about homeschooling mostly, but I may interject some homemaking, lifestyle type things, and to the, what's it called? No, that's not it either. Channel, that's it, into the channel. And don't forget to look for the playlist below to check out Schulte's Sweeties and everybody else who decided to make a homeschool collaboration video having to do with friendships and homeschooling. Alright, have a great day. Bye.